This is how to add 3D animated wallpapers to the Windows 10 desktop. Most desktop wallpapers are static 2D images. However, that doesn't mean you can't add animated and live wallpapers to the Windows 10 desktop. In fact, you can add a variety of wallpapers to Windows 10 with animations and 3D effects to give your desktop a little more pizzazz. First, head on over to the Push website. This site includes a variety of great software you can add animated wallpapers to your desktop with. Go to the Download page. This page includes a list of software which add 3D effects and animations to the desktop. The unregistered programs there are freely available, but they also have full registered versions you can unlock. Let's have a look at some. Adding some space wormholes to the desktop with Space Journey 3D. First, check out Space Journey 3D to add awesome 3D space animations to your desktop. Press the download button beside Space Journey 3D to save the setup. Then click the Setup wizard to add the program to Windows and launch the software. When you have it up and running, it adds mystifying 3D wormholes to the desktop like this. To select alternative wallpapers, right-click the animated wallpaper icon in the system tray and select Settings to open the window directly below. There, you can choose some alternative effects by clicking the thumbnails. Directly below those, you can select a time period for each of the wallpapers to remain on the desktop before switching to another space background. There are a few customization options you can select from this window. For example, drag the flying speed bar further right to speed up the 3D space effect, or click the Color Scheme drop-down menu to choose alternative colors for the wallpapers. Press OK button to apply the settings. Add water effects to the desktop with Watery Desktop 3D. Watery Desktop 3D adds water effects to your desktop wallpaper. The background image effectively remains the same, but it includes 3D water effects. Press the download button beside Watery Desktop 3D on the download page to save the setup. Run through the setup to add the program and its water effects to your desktop as shown here. Click the software system tray icon to open the window below. You can select a few alternative water effects from there. Click the shuffle checkbox there to automatically switch between the effects at specified intervals. On the far right, there's a brightness bar you can drag. If you drag that bar to the far left, a black background replaces the wallpaper. This is also an option included in the Snowy Desktop 3D. The cursor can also have some impact on the water effects. Select the Wave from Cursor Moving checkbox option. Then moving the cursor will generate some wave water effects on the desktop. Add animated snowflakes to Windows 10 with Snowy Desktop 3D. Turn your desktop into a winter wonderland with Snowy Desktop 3D. You can add this software to Windows 10 much the same as the others by pressing the download button beside it and opening the setup. When the program's running, it adds 3D snowflake effects to the wallpaper as shown. Click the Snowy Desktop 3D system tray icon to open its settings window directly below. You can choose a variety of winter-themed wallpapers from that window. Click the Shuffle checkbox to configure the wallpapers as a slideshow that displays each background for a specific time. There are two snow settings bars that you can drag to configure the snow effects with. The density bar effectively adjusts how much snow falls. Drag it to the far right to maximize the amount of snowfall. Drag the brightness bar to customize the snow visibility. If you drag that bar further left, the snow will have limited visibility on the desktop. Note that you can also select the 3D snow and other effects as a screensaver. Right-click the desktop, select Personalize, Themes, Theme Settings, and Screensaver to open this window. Then you can choose Snowy Desktop 3D Screensaver from the drop-down menu. Click Apply and OK to save the settings and close the window. Add animated wallpapers to the desktop with Dream Scene Video Wallpaper. You can add a wider variety of animated wallpapers to the Windows desktop with Dream Scene Video Wallpaper. Press the download button beside Dream Scene Video Wallpaper on the push site to save the software zip. Then run the software setup to install it and open the window shown here. Next, you'll need to save some animated Dream Scene wallpapers, which you can do so from the push website under the Video Wallpaper menu. Click Download under the wallpaper thumbnail there to save its zip folder. Then, you'll need to extract the compressed folder by pressing the Extract All button in File Explorer and choosing a path for the extracted folder. Open the Dream Scene Video Wallpaper window again and press the Add Videos from Folder to Playlist button there. Then select the extracted Dream Scene Wallpaper folder to add its animated wallpapers to the video file list in the Softwares window. Select the animated wallpaper from there to add it to the desktop as below. There are a few customization settings for the animated wallpapers. For example, there's a Change Mode option, with which you can choose how to switch between the alternative wallpapers on the desktop. For instance, by selecting On Delay Time, you can choose a wallpaper to change every 10, 15, or 20 minutes. Some of the animated desktop wallpapers might also have audio. Thus, the settings window includes a volume bar if that is the case. You can add the audio configuration for the wallpapers with that bar. Press the OK button to apply any selected settings. Those are just some of the software packages you can use to add animated wallpaper and 3D effects to the Windows 10 desktop. The wallpapers and screensavers add a lot of extra gloss to the windows and will certainly liven up your desktop.